Hey you guys, so today I will be showing you how I do the invisible part Quickweave Wrap on my beautiful client. This is her favorite part of choice, the invisible part. So I will be doing a bunch of layers on her wrap, and right now I've already prepped my client, and now I'm just cutting the extra cap off that I won't be needing. So this is, again, let me throw this out there, this is a judgment-free channel. We watch and we don't judge. It's pure positivity over here. If you have anything negative to say, your comments will be deleted. So let's get started. So the hair I'm going to be using today will be the Billions hair. This is the hair that my client brought in, as you can see. So I think she had 10, 12, and 14 inch. Yeah, 10, 12, and 14 inch. And this is what the hair looks like fresh out the pack. Now I will say, you guys, before I get to that, so I like to cut the hair into a bunch of little pieces first. I probably cut out about a good 20 pieces, and to start with the part first. Now when you're laying the invisible part, you do not have to stack them right on top of each other. You want to leave a little space so that it lay extremely flat and give the illusion of a natural part. When they are stacked on top of each other, it looks bulky and it just doesn't look right. So you want to leave a little space in between each little track placement. So it's about this hair. When I pulled it out the pack, it felt good. It was heavy, it was weighted, but then when I pulled it apart, it gave like that cotton feel. It wasn't like really heavy no more, like some expensive bundles would be. And I know when it was time to come curl this that I was probably going to have to fight. Doing this hairstyle, I don't recommend starting off with body wave bundles. If you're going to do layers, I prefer my clients to bring in straight hair, but she brought in a body wave. So as I'm explaining the cut, it'll be a little difficult to see where my guide is because the hair is body wave, but I'm going to try to talk you guys through it as much as I can. I know I said I prefer straighter bundles. It just makes it easier to cut, but if you're an advanced cutter, you know what you're doing, so it really doesn't matter if it's body wave or straight. But if you're like beginning, I would strictly just tell my client to bring in straight so that you can accurately see where your guide is as you're traveling through the haircut. Now with your part, you guys, you can do a long part, you can do a short part, whatever your client likes. I typically think that a longer part, it gives, like, if you do it right, it looks way more natural than a shorter part. A shorter part, like, automatically gives to me off quick weave. Like, I mean, we know it's a quick weave, but it gives off weave. If you understand what I'm saying. So I like to do a longer part, but sometimes my clients don't want a long part. They probably want like the length of my pinky finger. So I'll offer that too, but I prefer a long part because I think it helps it make it look more natural. And then the closure part is further towards the back of the client's head, so you don't have to see that part when someone's looking you directly face on. So for the circle part, what I did was I created a circle closure. At the end of it, when I finished tracking all the little pieces, I go in and create a circle closure, and then I cut out a piece that I think, enough hair that I think would fit into that little circle hole. So now I'm creating the circle closure, and I'm just starting from the tip and I'm rolling it all the way down. This is the old school way of doing it. There are other methods out there, but this is the one that I personally stick to because the other methods kind of come off unsafe to me. But whatever floats your boat, learn it all, y'all. Don't leave nothing on the table. So now I'm taking my flat irons. It's extremely hot, and I'm going to press it down so that it can be very, 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 very flat. Once you're done pressing that down, this is how it should look, very, very flat, like I said. So we're just going to place that in the circle opening that we made. And then we're going to tie all this hair up and out the way. Once we comb it all out, comb all the kinks out. And then we're just going to put it up and out the way. Okay, so now we're going to take the first row of tracks and we're going to track it at the occipital bone. You don't want to track at the very well, you can with this hairstyle. Like if you were doing bobs, I would tell you to just stay at the occipital bone. But if your client wants a lot of hair, then I would start a little further down, probably where the edge of the cat starts. But typically I start my quick weaves at the occipital and then I go temple to temple all the way up. I am double tracking, you guys. I don't ever really do single tracks for a full head. I always double track. So I'm going to get all 3 bundles in. If you want more bundles, you will still double track, but you'll just do them very close together. Because we only have 3 bundles, I have to like track probably within an inch apart of each row. So that'll get you a typical 3 bundles or 3 packs of hair in. Okay, so now I'm taking a track across and around because she wants a deep bang that's kind of dramatically dropping in her face. If she didn't want it in her face, I would track the tracks at a diagonal placement so that it'll fall kind of half in, half out her face. So if she pushed it all the way out her face, it wouldn't bother her. But it was her birthday shoot and she wanted something very dramatic looking. So we did a drop down bang in her face. So this is why I am choosing this particular track placement. So I'm going to continue to do that all the way around until I close up that little area. So now I'm done, as you can see. So we're just going to comb everything out. We're going to split her down the middle and pull the hair to the front so we can create that profile cut. Okay, so we're going to take our first section. We're going to pull it forward and we're going to cut in a downward motion using the tip of the shears to cut off the hair. Then you're going to take your second section, which is like mid jawline. You're going to over direct it forward and you're going to begin cutting where that last piece left off from that first section. And you're going to proceed to do the same thing. This is why I asked you guys to not why I asked you guys why I said to split the hair down the middle and pull everything in front of your client. So that's what you're going to do, and that's how you're going to create your profile cut. A profile cut is the layers that frames the face. Now we're going to move over to the other side where the bang is. So now you want to determine where your layers are going to start. So I'm going to start her layers a little higher up and I'm going to cut downward again. And we're going to open those shears up and use the inside back of the shears to get this hair cut off. And we're going to use the same technique that we used on the other side. So wherever you left off in the first section is where you would pick up in the second section, and so on and so forth. Over directing everything towards you and cutting. Remember, over direction creates length. Not creates length, it keeps the length. So anytime you over direct forward or you over direct back, it keeps the length. So now we're going to go ahead and start to cut into the haircut. So now I'm taking this first section of her bang, I'm pulling it up and I'm sliding it back and I'm cutting everything off that's long at the tips. Up, over direct back, cut all that off. So again, like I said, with the body wave hair, it's kind of a little hard for you guys to really see where my guide is because the ends or the tips of the hair is curly, so you can't really see where I'm cutting, but I'm going to try to explain to you exactly what I'm doing. So with each section, I'm taking a piece of the previous section and adding it to the new section so that I have a guide to know where I need to cut. And I'm going to travel all the way around my client's head using that guide. I just want to tell you guys there are multiple ways to cut this cut. I think I'm going to get a mannequin and show you the way that I was taught in school for you guys that are watching that are like at the very beginning of your cutting journey and you're trying to learn, because this is a little bit more advanced. If you kind of get the concept of cutting, this is for you. So it all falls in place for me because that first base cut, which was that profile cut, that created the base of the haircut for me. So that's why I was able to kind of pull everything up and cut according to that guideline, and then just cut everything off the top that was over directed that I didn't want. So yeah, I'm going to get a mannequin and I'm going to come back on and we're going to go step by step And or I just may create an online class for those that want to like actually thoroughly understand it. If that is you, drop a comment down in the comment section so that I'll know, and we'll try to move from there. I'm gonna try to do an online seminar because everybody loves layers. They're in right now, and the layers is serving looks. The 90s looks, it is making a huge comeback. So we need you girlies to be up on the newest trends. You don't want to be that stylist that's a one-trick pony. All you know to do is one thing. You don't want to let your money walk out the door. A good stylist learns everything that she can possibly learn. I promise your clients will love you for it, because there are a lot of people who don't like to cheer hop. They want to stick with one person. So make sure you learn everything, y'all. So now, like I said in the beginning, like I knew this hair was going to kind of be hard to curl and act how I wanted to act. So I had to like flat iron it first to get the wave out of it, and then come back with my curling iron. So we're going to create, all her layers are going to brush forward and hug around her face, profile. Again, there's that word. So you're going to see me rolling everything down, and we're going to brush everything forward. So we're going to pull those layers forward instead of backwards. She actually had brought me a picture in that how she wanted it. So I wish I would have had it so I could have posted it on the screen, but we definitely got it the way she wanted it. This is for her birthday shoots. She's going to be a doll. So yeah, you want to find the biggest barrel you can find. I think this is the biggest barrel. Don't ask me what inch, because I don't know. I want to say like a 3.5. Don't quote me, but I got it from Sally's. It is a iron curling iron, and it goes all the way up to 450. It gets really, really hot. Really, really hot. So that's going to be the perfect curling iron for this. My flat irons that I'm using is by Tool Science. I've had them babies for a little minute. As you can see, they all burnt up and broke in, just how I like them. You can also purchase those at Sally's as well. Okay, as y'all can see, I didn't pick them flat irons back up because it was just too much work to flat iron, then come back in and curl. So I'm kind of using the barrel curler as a flat iron. So as you can see, I'm kind of moving slow with them. I'll pull the hair, then roll it. Pull, roll. That way it's pulling the wave out of the hair at the same time, as you can see. So I wasn't about to keep going back and forth. We've been here all day trying to straighten this and then curl. So use the heat from the barrel iron to create what you needed to create. You are the controller of the hair. The hair don't control you. Be one. No, just playing. So now we're going to get this bang together, y'all. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to roll that bang down. So you want to make sure to curl away from the face. You want to make sure the tip of the hair is on the inside of the barrel, not on the outside. And then to even give it more if you want to do like a Shirley Temple curl, like curl away from the face. And you want to hurry up and comb it and set their hair into place, because you don't want it to cool down flat. So when you drop it, hurry up and comb it into place. Kind of wrap it around the clients. Like you see me comb back, I'm using her head as kind of a big roller. So to keep that curve in the bang. And then you just take I'm using Sebastian hairspray. That's my favorite spray in the world. I don't know what Sebastian put up in the can, but whatever it is, it gets the job done. It holds it in place without making it hard. I can comb through this hair a million times, spray it a million times, and it will not build up products. It will not make the hair super hard, but it will hold it in place. So make sure y'all get y'all some Sebastian. So yes, this is what she's looking like. Just gonna pull those layers out and fluff them a little bit. And I think this style came out cute, y'all. So you basically I didn't show the other side because we just basically doing the same thing that we did on this side. We're curling everything towards the face. And then Just like at the top of her hair when we did that Shirley Temple curl, the last piece of hair that's closest to the invisible part, you will Shirley Temple curl that little piece back as well. So I'm just going to cut a little bit more off, just to add a few more layers off in there. I wanted it like extremely layery. So you just kind of go in and cut off what you need to cut off. Again, you're going to cut at a downward motion. By this time, you should have a guide everywhere. So you can't mess this cut up. And again, like I said, I'm going to create us a little seminar where we can go live. I mean, a class, online class. I don't know why I keep saying seminar. An online class so that we can learn, y'all. And if it's anything else that y'all want to learn, it helps me to build my channel. And it also helps me to help you guys out. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section, along with what else you would like to see from me as far as learning. Now, everything I can't put on here for free, y'all, because some people just watch and they don't engage. So some things will be on my online site. If you would like to learn how to cut a bob, I have an online course for that. I will drop that down in the description box for those who would like to learn. But other than that, enjoy the rest of this video. Why y'all tell me I forgot about the part? Okay, so the part. You're going to take the tail end of your middle rat tail comb. You're going to take some high beam spray in black. And you're going to place the comb in the middle, in the very middle of the part. And you're going to lightly spray it. Do not get close on the comb with the spray, because it will like just be very liquidy. And you want to stand back because you just want it to coat it. You don't, that liquid is just going to be too runny and it's not going to act right. So stand back with the spray and spray it. And also just kind of be careful with the spray. Take your time. You don't have to rush this part. And this is what it looks like, y'all. We at the end of the video. She got her beautiful layers and her quick weave wrap with her invisible parts, periods. We still do invisible parts. We do. If you like it, please like, y'all. That helps YouTube continuously push me out. And it helps me as a stylist. You know, it's hard out here, y'all. So y'all really don't have to do much. Just like it, comment, share it if you love it. And yeah, talk to me down in the description. I mean, the description box, Lord. The comment section. And I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Bye.